Professor Jonathan Turley was asked on Fox News this morning about this whole issue, and then we have Andy and Harry comment, but I'll set up the question once we take a listen to what Jonathan Turley said.
There's obviously a lot of questions about whether or not Chief Justice John Roberts would preside over a figure who has left office. Do you have an answer to that?
I do not. We are well into the land of the unknown. I mean, it is going to get even more bizarre once the president leaves office. You will be trying to remove a president who's already left. It's like grounding a plane that's landed.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I mean, their argument would be, well, you're grounding a plane that's landed, but you're going to now permanently ground it. I guess that's what the argument on the other side is. But I think what Jonathan Turley said is right, and what Mike Ludig is saying is right, and what Tom Cotton has said is right, and that is, how do you do this constitutionally, Andy? I don't think you can.
No, you don't. Look, the idea of impeachment, it says, shall not extend further than to removal from office. That's what the Constitution says. If you look at the Constitution, as I like to do occasionally, and read the text as it was a good idea to do, if you don't have a president who is an incumbent office holder and you receive articles of impeachment, you can't try an empty chair. You cannot do that. If the remedy that you are seeking in a trial is removal from office, then the incumbent has been removed and is no longer an incumbent. He's out of office. What are you trying to do at that point? Pass a bill of attainder to make him anathema because of the fact that he was impeached? You can't do that. An impeachment is an indictment. That's all it is. It's a charge. In order to try on a charge, you got to have a defendant and you have to have jurisdiction. If the remedy is to remove him from office, guess what? He's gone. Who are you trying? What are you trying to achieve? It's unconstitutional, in my opinion.
Harry?
I think Andy is precisely correct, in addition to which, of course, the remedy that the Democrats seek in this particular case, that is to prevent President Trump from ever seeking office again, is inconsistent with the language of the Constitution, which provides for what? The removal from office. If he has already left, then you cannot punish the president. That's number one. But number two, you have to deal with a huge threshold issue, which is, can you actually bring a trial in the first instance? And that would be a question in the first instance for Justice Roberts. Does he indeed have a trial to preside over? And secondarily, even assuming the Senate overrules Justice Roberts, I think the defendant in this particular case, President Trump, would still have a plausible argument for the entire Supreme Court.
Yeah, and I think it could end up there. I mean, I think a motion to dismiss, I guess you lodge it with the chamber, they rule on it one way or another, and then if it was 50-50, it wouldn't be. I think they would get, I don't know. It's very hard to tell.